What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coach Joyner's War Room. Like I promised y'all last week, we're gonna talk Hoopsteria. So today, I got my top 4 who I think are gonna win, and who I think number 1 who is truly gonna win. I'm gonna put it in stone so nobody can say I switched up. Number 4, I probably got the best team in the nation, Bama. What can I say wrong about Bama? They do everything well. They only have 3 losses on the season. There's nothing they do wrong, really. They turn over the ball a little bit too much for me, but obviously it's been working. But if I have to say that they're going to win X amount of games to go in a row to go and raise this trophy, I think they have a very good chance. They were streaking earlier this season. I think they just broke a really long one. I can't remember how many games it was, but I feel like it was a really long one. I mean, they're number 2 in the poll right now for very good reason. They can score the ball. They play defense. Like, there's nothing they really do wrong. I mean, the 3-point percentage may be a little low. If other teams start to get hot from 3, they might have a struggle catching up. But I don't think they'll let other teams get hot from 3, to be quite honest. And it's games like what they did against Arkansas yesterday, where they just put together a really complete performance to take off a really strong Arkansas team, who I really like, actually. Because what they did against Arkansas yesterday was the same thing they did against Kentucky a few nights ago. They got them uncomfortable and forced their best player to try and play some hero ball. And if they can lock up Jamison Johnson, or they can lock up anybody. So I trust them to take a deep run in the Hoopsteria. Next on my list, I have Villanova. Now, I like Villanova, and they'd probably be higher, because I do think that they're the best team in the country. But they're so young that I don't know if I trust them to push this team all the way. Like, they have 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores in their starting lineup, being led by a freshman. I don't know. I think that consistency that they had in the regular season might fall off for a game or 2 once they get to Hoopsteria. So it's not their skill. I just think the inexperience will catch up to them. Now, also, they haven't had any quality wins. Last month they didn't have many, and then this month they haven't played anybody. Now they play VCU their next game, but the 2 games following that are Butler and St. John's, I believe. So if they can get through those 2 games, those are going to be some quality wins. And then I might trust them a little more if they can get through those 2 games, but I don't know if I can trust them to beat a ranked opponent back to back to try and win this championship. I don't know if I believe in a young team that much, but I think next season, when they get a little bit older, a little bit smarter, Justin Bell and them boys might be coming for y'all. Now we're in the top 2. I think most of y'all can predict who I'm missing off of this list. So we'll go ahead and get one of the gimmies off of it. Duke. What don't they do wrong? Cooper Flagg will lead this team. Victor Ilgauskas, Jeremiah Minor, Roderick Little. Like, they just have talent. There's so much talent on that team. They're gonna make a good run as long as they can keep their heads on straight, because they do have 2 losses in the last 5, which is unlike them since they had 2 losses before that the whole season. So these 2 losses in the last 5 I don't like. That's showing some inconsistency. But I do think once we get to Hoopsteria, the coach is going to lock in on doing all the little things, and that they are going to make a really good push. Because they play offense. They have really good defense. Like, it's hard to score in the paint against them, which is, of course, as you all know, the easiest place to score is the paint. Not against them. With Vic down there and Flagg roaming to help, it's hard to get your shot off down there. And then on the perimeter, they're going to make it even hard by bumping you the whole way until you get down there just to get it swatted. So you're going to have to do everything right when you play this team. And then on the other end, you're going to have to be guarded by on the other end, you're going to have to guard Cooper Flagg, which, of course, is hard for anybody to do. But once again, they're that down low is 2 freshmen Now, it's two freshmen that do have championship experience in prep, but do I think that that prep championship experience will translate to college? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. That's a team to look out for, but we've been looking out for them all season, obviously. This team may come as a surprise as my favorite to win Hoopsteria, but the numbers say that they are one of the best offenses. They are one of the best defenses. They have one of the best players in the country. They can shoot from the field very well. They can shoot from three, almost as well as they shoot from the field. The University of Kentucky, even after that recent loss they took to Arkansas, I still believe in them. I think with Jamison Johnson and Glory Tate, this being their final seasons in prep, they're both juniors, so I trust the mental part of the game for them. They know what they're doing. They're both juniors. This is their last time to get a shot at it. I think they're going to put their all into it, and I do think that they can come out on top. Now, once again, they do have freshmen in that starting lineup, but we're playing through them. We all know it. That ball's going down to Jamison. Glory's going to shake one of y'all. And I think that team is just the most complete when it comes to experience, talent, coach, all of it. So I think University of Kentucky has the best shot at winning the Hoopsteria this season, but we'll see when we get to it. But my final pick for the winner of the Hoopsteria, we'll get to after I get these honorable mentions. So we got the University of Kentucky, not University of Kansas, the University of Kansas. I really like them, but the defense on the back end I don't trust for the consecutive amount of games it would take against really good teams. And then we have somebody who I really felt bad about leaving off the list, Texas. But I just don't think that they're better than these other four teams. That's really it. But finally, my Hoopsteria prediction is going to be DJ Wagner and the University of Arkansas. I think, even after these losses that they took recently, I think that they are going to win. Now, do I have any stats that's really going to back that up? No. But I think sports are just too unpredictable. These top four may be the best teams to me, but there's going to be something that happens. There's going to be some unpredictable thing that's going to happen that's probably going to keep two of them from even getting out of the second round. So I'm going to go with DJ Wagner and the University of Arkansas to win the Hoopsteria and cutting off the nets at the end of the season. And because sports are just funny like that sometimes, where teams that you don't expect to do anything to win, I'm going to take Syracuse to beat Duke tonight. No reason, just because I think sports are funny sometimes. They're not going 0-29 or 0-31, whatever it is. They're not losing 0 games. I think they upset Duke tonight off a random occurrence.